It's Todd, and I'm here with Paul, that bourbon guy.
Hey,
And we are at Lakemore Wine and Liquor in Akron, Ohio.
let's check it out.
All right, so like we've said in prior video, in Ohio, everything is price controlled and is actually owned and controlled by the state.
Wait, this is cheaper. No, it's not.
So you're going to see a lot of similar bottles as the other Akron video we did and the prices. So we're going to go through and see if maybe they got something a little different on their shelves. So they do have some Starlights here, Paul. And when you see this OHLQ,
That's a state pick.
yep, that means the state did the pick. So stores can't do picks in Ohio, but the state does picks and then delivers the bottles to stores. So it's basically, this is how you get a single barrel pick. In Ohio, it has to be done by the state. So 4 is a single barrel, and again, it's just the OBSV recipe. I have not seen anywhere in Ohio the red label
I haven't
alternate
either.
recipes.
Nope.
Yeah. So the Crown Royal and Jack Daniels get behind the counter here. because
Interesting.
those are the most stolen bottles.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Legendary Duke.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about that? I haven't heard of that one.
That's supposedly it's a secret recipe from John Wayne, known as the Duke.
This is a John Wayne whiskey.
Yes, a John Wayne whiskey.
So-
So it's a celebrity type thing.
A celebrity whiskey even when you're dead.
Yeah.
The Yellowstone Toasted here in Ohio is $44.99, which is definitely cheaper than I've seen it in other states.
Mm-hmm.
Baker 7, this one is 7 years exactly. It's getting harder and harder to find the older ones.
Got to go out of state for that now.
Jefferson's, I'm just not a fan. Don't
I only
care
like
for
the
it.
Oceans, but only at cask strength.
1920, that's always a good bottle.
Solid. Oh, they got the single barrel 9-year
Yes.
from Knob Creek. That's good.
So again, this is not a store pick because
No.
stores can't do picks, and this is not a state pick. These are the ones that are actually shipped from the distillery.
Right.
They barrel themselves, but you know what? For Knob Creek and the single barrels, I think they're so similar across them that even the ones that aren't picks are generally really good.
You can't miss.
Yeah. Knob Creek Burr Rye, I actually like that bottle, $49.99 here. I like their Burr Rye from Knob Creek. So here we have the Michelin Reserve and the Dark Pumpernickel. This one I've had. It's pretty decent. I have not heard the Dark Pumpernickel, but I've heard it's supposed to be really good.
Yep. Well, there we got Toasted sitting on the shelf from Elijah Craig.
Yep, $54.99 here, which I've seen that on the shelves now, like in Kentucky all the time. It's,
That used to be a rare one.
it did at one time. Yep. Smooth Ambler, and that's just MGP juice bottled over in West Virginia.
Yep.
Some Still Austin cask strength, as well as some of the Western Reserve.
I do like their cask strength.
I like the Still Austin cask strength too. It's pretty good. There's the single barrel cask strength too.
Mm-hmm.
Those are good.
Real good.
And we were moving on to
Past
Scotch,
the
so I'm gonna go down and come back.
yeah.
Bullet, not my cup of tea. Not
Keep
a
moving.
fan of Bullet.
Regular makers.
Just standard old makers. You can buy your handles. $49.99 for the handle. $26.99 for the 750.
Yep. Well, they got 46.
Yep. That's the French oak, right?
That's French
Yeah,
oak.
That's the French oak, $34.99. That one's not too bad, actually. Old Forester 100, always a solid pick, $23.99. It's always something good to have on your shelf.
It's a good warmer.
Yep, it's great for a mixer, and it's great for, you can drink it neat, and it's inexpensive. Same with the Old Forester 100 proof rye. We used to never find these on the shelves either in Ohio. They were gone for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nice to see those back, and they're a good price. And that is a pretty good rye for that price for sure.
Good.
Rittenhouse Bottled and Bond, one of my favorite low-cost ryes. Really good mixer. Some more 1792.
And that's an old fashioned using a Buffalo Trace in
Yeah.
the mix.
Yep. That's the bottled old fashioned from Buffalo Trace.
Mm-hmm.
I have one. I have not opened it yet.
I've had one with Knob Creek in it. That wasn't bad.
And rare breed rye. I talked about it in the last video. You don't see these everywhere, but in Ohio they're pretty much on all the shelves, and they are decently priced.
Absolutely.
And they're both, very good, especially the rare breed bourbon. I love rare breed.
Right.
It's one of my favorite shelfers, period.
Yep.
Wild Turkey 101, $22.99.
They got Cooper's Craft. That is a great value.
Yep, Cooper's Craft 100. They don't have the price on there. I actually don't have a bottle right now. I should pick one up. Oh, and some Texas whiskey.
Yep. And tin cup.
Yep, and a tin cup. The Green River Weeded. It's $34.99. Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond.
Mm-hmm.
Evan Williams Bottled and Bond.
That's
inexpensive. A lot of people like it. I don't care for it.
Yeah. They also have the veteran selected Evan Williams.
No, the 1783.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look at that. Extra aged white oak. There's two different labels. I guess is it because the one is veteran selected? It's got the different label.
Black Label is not a veteran selected
okay.
version, so the veterans has got the red, white, and blue label.
Yeah. Okay. I've actually not had that.
SoCo.
Yep. It's your lower shelf stuff here.
Yep.
Bird Dog.
Now you get into your flavors.
Yeah. Now we're starting to get away from.
Oh wait! Fireball! Come on.
There we go.
I'll keep going. Look at the end.
$16.99, or you can get the big old.
Get your
Fireball,
handles.
$21.99, or your special. What is this one? Dragonum. I don't know. Some kind of fireball stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see what we got on the bottom shelf here.
Screwball, Rabbits, Old Overholt.
Old Overholt. Old Granddad Bonded.
Old Tub.
Old
Now that's
Tub.
also a good value for.
Yeah, I think so too. I like it at $20.99. I think it's a decent buy. Not a bad lower shelf bourbon. Still not early times bottle and bond. But
no, Early Times wins, but that's not bad.
there's the 80 proof early times.
Yep.
Old Crow. And
Benchmark.
yeah, that's about it.
Yep.
All right. There are some more bottles back here behind the shelf. Let's see, we've got some Calumet, Sazerac, Nola's Mill,
Got Angel's Envy.
Angel Envy. I think that Old Scout's OHLQ pick.
Yep.
The Bowman Brothers small batch. So just some different bottles back there.
Penelope's up on the top shelf in the corner.
Oh, yep. Looks like the Rosé, Barrel Strength, Architect, and is that the rye? The toasted?
Yeah.
Oh, the toasted on the end? Okay.
Yep. Yep. Come on down to the lower shelf here.
Now we have a Frey Ranch uncut, and they have the Fanged Pursuit, the Orphan Barrel. I think that's the new one. I'm not sure how old that Fanged Pursuit is.
I don't know.
Do you know the price on that Fanged Pursuit?
Check it real quick for you out the door.
And your Willet Pot Still,
That one
of course.
$199.99 plus tax.
$199.99.
That's
Can I
about
see the
average
Can I see the
price.
bottle? So this one
I
is
got it for you.
all right. 17 years, non-chill filtered. It is a
92
bourbon,
proof.
92 proof bourbon, and all the orphan barrels are from different distilleries. You know, they just find barrels that were kind of lost, and they buy them and then bottle them. So you don't know what distillery it came from. This one apparently came from Kentucky, but there you go. So the
Cool.
Fanged Pursuit.
Hey, don't forget, you got Weller.
Oh yeah, We got
Old
some
reliable.
Weller Green and Buffalo Trace also available, just sitting on the shelf. So pretty good.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're
All right.
welcome.
All right, that was Lakemore Wine and Liquor in Akron, Ohio. Fairly decent selection for a small store.
Really good.
And again, you saw they had the Weller Green just sitting on the shelves here. That's a staple in Ohio. That,
Land of Weller.
yeah, you don't see a lot of other places, especially at SRP. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. And until next time, remember, the best bourbon or whiskey,
It's the one you like the most.
and we'll see you.